Hi, I'm Lauren Collins with the Northern Pass Transmission Project, and today we're excited to announce some significant changes to the project. This after the release of the Department of Energy's draft environmental impact statement and a lot of conversations around the state. And here to tell us all about it is the president of Eversource in New Hampshire, Bill Quinlan. Bill, what's the big change?
So Lauren, the single biggest change is associated with the route the project will take. We have made the decision to underground over 60 miles of the project through the White Mountain National Forest, the Appalachian Trail, the Franconia Notch areas. So from these key vantage points, our new design will not be visible, which we think goes a long way to addressing the view impact concern expressed by New Hampshire. Additionally, we are going to be scaling down the size of the project from 1,200 megawatts to 1,000 megawatts and using a state-of-the-art cable technology, which is going to allow us to lower structure heights. And going forward, we're going to continue to work with landowners along the route on further changes to minimize view impacts, but we think we've taken a very big step in the right direction to address that primary concern.
Now, this is a big step, but I understand that's not the end of the changes we're talking about today.
That's true. It starts with the impact on carbon emissions. You know, from the outset, this project was envisioned to make a significant change or reduction in carbon emissions, not just for New Hampshire, but for all of New England, and that will still be the case. Beyond that, we are very pleased to announce today a benefits package for New Hampshire that exceeds $3 billion over the next several years. You know, it starts with lower energy costs. We expect to be able to deliver now over $800 million in energy cost reductions over the next 10 years. We also expect to generate significant jobs, over $1 billion in tax revenues for the state of New Hampshire. And then, importantly, we are announcing today the establishment of a Forward New Hampshire Fund, a $200 million fund which is going to be dedicated exclusively for important initiatives across the state of New Hampshire. So in total, almost $4 billion worth of direct economic benefits to move the state of New Hampshire forward.
Now, there's a lot involved in this. How did you arrive at this package?
Yeah, so for about the last year or so, we've been listening to stakeholders across the state of New Hampshire, from key elected officials, environmental groups, business, labor, municipalities, landowners, and we've pieced all of that together as we thought about how to reintroduce this project in a way that New Hampshire can support. We've spent a year understanding the concerns and understanding what it would take to receive support around this project, and we think this announcement today goes a long way in meeting the concerns and delivering the benefits that New Hampshire finds important.
And how do you expect this to be received?
I expect it to be received very positively. It has its genesis in concerns and voices from New Hampshire, so we do expect that it will bring a higher level of support associated with the project, and I think the Forward New Hampshire Plan and all the benefits will really be a game changer here in the state.
So what's next?
Next up from a project perspective is we'll be filing in the October timeframe our site evaluation committee application here in the state of New Hampshire. That will kick off approximately a one-year regulatory review that's necessary before we move into construction. Throughout that year period, the public will have plenty of opportunity for additional input to guide any final decisions associated with the project.
Well, thank you so much. Lots to talk about in the weeks and months ahead. And for more detailed information on the new Northern Pass route and the Forward New Hampshire Plan, visit www.northernpass.us.